Welcome to Government College of Technology Coimbatore. Let us have a discussion on industry, startup and GDP.
What is factory, startup, and industry? Factory is a building or a group of buildings where goods are manufactured or assembled, chiefly by a machine. Startup, a company or a project initiated by an entrepreneur to seek effective development and validate a scalable business model. Industry is a sector that produces goods or related services within an economy. Difference between startup and industry. Startups will have a solo or a small team. It will have a limited mentorship, limited structure and best practices, unknown brand. It will have a limited benefits and salaries, mixed bag of investors or board. It will have a broad scope, variety of works. It will have a scrappiness with little cash. Industries will have multifunctional teams. It will have a narrow scope of the role. It may move slower. It will have a brand name. Will have a great benefits and salaries. It will have a mutual investors. It will have a best practices or role models. It will have a clean directions and roadmap. Here, difference between MSME and a large industry. MSME is micro, small, and medium enterprises. Micro, small, and medium enterprises will have less employment opportunity, whereas large industries will have large employment opportunities on a multiple domains. MSMEs will invest less than a crore, whereas large industries will invest on crores. MSMEs will have solo, small teams and limited mentors, whereas large industries will involve in several teams, works and mentors. MSMEs will have less benefits to their employees and they will have a low salary, whereas large industries will give great benefits and a high salary. MSME's production is low targeted for local markets only, whereas large industries targets very high in a good scale. MSMEs cost productivity with non-uniform products. They'll have high cost, whereas in large industries, production is fine and cheap with the uniform products. MSMEs employee morale is very low. Large industries employee morale is very high. MSMEs will have high level of flexibility, whereas large industries flexibility is very low. Annual turnover of an industry. So turnover, as per definition of companies, the aggregate value of a realization of amount made from the scale, supply, or distribution of goods, or an account of service rendered, or both by the company during the financial year. So, in a layman's term, turnover means a value of a total goods sold during the year. For an example, if a car showroom sells 100 cars during the year and each car is sold at rupees 3 lakhs, then the turnover of the showroom would be rupees 30, it would be 30 million for a particular financial year. So, turnover equal to sales minus cost. That includes manufacturing cost, transportation cost, etc. So, definition of micro and small industries. Micro industries in which investment do not exceed 10 lakh rupees on services and manufacturing unit. Small industries in which investment does not exceed 1 crore rupee on service and manufacturing unit. Small industries are those industries in which manufacturing, production, rendering of services are done in a small or micro scale. These industries make one-time investment in machineries, plants, and industries, etc. Number of employees in each about type of industries. So micro industries will have uh, manufacturing less than 10. Small industries in manufacturing side will have 10 to less than 50. Medium industries will have manufacturing 50 to less than 250 members or employees. So large industries will have manufacturing less than equal to 250. So products of each industries. Micro industries will have products like bakeries, candle making, honey processing, pickle making, and etc. Small industries like napkin, tissue, toothpick, small toys, papers, etc. So medium industries like leather, aluminum, ceramic, LED, furniture, etc. Large industries like textile, steel, cement, jute, tea, paper, sugar, etc. So these are the products. Gross domestic product. So gross domestic product is for percentage, total percentage of India. And GSDP, gross state domestic product, is for a specific state, and we will now look at the Tamil Nadu's GSDP. In this graph, we will find two curves which determines GDP and GSDP of Tamil Nadu. So, so at the time interval of 2013 and 14, the GDP of India is 4.90 and GSDP of Tamil Nadu is 7.29. So in this graph, GDP growth rate has been given with the same year time periods. So the GDP at 2013 and 14 lies on 5%. While comparing with the previous year, previous interval of 2012 to 13 and 2013 and 14, it falls down with 6.8 to 5. So this pie graph represents a GSDP of an different states. Only few states are displayed here. So Rajasthan is 2.8 percentage, Gujarat 2.9, Madhya Pradesh 4.7, West Bengal 4.8, Telangana 5.2, Maharashtra 7.2, and Andhra Pradesh 10 percentage. So Tamil Nadu comes on 20.9 and so on.
The GDP graph indicates how really an entrepreneurship or a new budding factory setters are important for the nation. So this helps you to identify the need of investing in new startups. Hope it helps. Thank you.